Top breads. You want number one pick?
Sure, I'll take number one. Everything bagel.
Now,
Easy.
so I think that's bagel though. I think like you get bagel.
Okay.
Because otherwise we're just gonna be drafting bagels left and right.
Yeah, that's true.
I'll give you the bagel.
All right.
The bagel is a powerful choice, and it's one that I would have drafted as well, number one overall. So
It's probably actually, I don't eat a ton of bread, but I eat bagels every Monday and Friday.
yeah, they're so good, man. Do you toast your bagel?
I don't always, but I'm not anti-toasting a bagel either.
I think the correct answer to that question, which is completely based on a preference of your choice, a good bagel does not need to be toasted.
And then
Bad bagels, stale bagels, you can mask it a little bit. But people who think that you need to toast your bagel, I don't think you've ever had like a fresh out of the oven good bagel where it's like, don't you dare touch this. That's just like you're overcooking it then. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like don't touch it, don't cook it any
just
further.
came out of the oven. Why do you want to cook it more?
You're putting it back in the oven. It's done.
The Thomas's bagel though.
Mm-hmm.
I do have those. I have a bag of those in my apartment.
Mm-hmm. Those you gotta
toast them, but then there's this weird thing about them where they almost reject cream cheese. I don't know if you've had a Thomas's everything bagel or probably any kind of bagel, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It just doesn't
like absorb it.
It doesn't take.
Can I tell you what I've done with those? I am a very big fan of cream cheese.
Yeah.
When people tell me that there's too much cream cheese, I'm like, there's no such thing. So I have taken, probably because of the problem you're talking about, and I've taken that bagel, and I have like the brick of Philadelphia. I've just like cut the brick and just like put it in.
The whole thing?
Like, and just put the thing, not the whole thing, but it's like I'll basically cut it in half almost, and just put that brick in there and just bite that. And then you don't even have to spread it.
Kevin, that is far too much cream cheese.
When people say...
I thought you were going to say you ripped and dipped.
Nope, I just put the block on. Cream cheese is so good.
It's very good, but people do. They tend to over cream cheese. Sounds like you do that.
The only problem with over cream cheesing is when the bagel, if you do get it toasted or if the bagel's hot, and then the cream cheese becomes a melty soup.
That's
that I can't stand, right? But if the bagel is not like too hot, and then to me, I would always rather have too much cream cheese and let me decide. I'll scrape some off.
Yeah.
But when you get just a little schmear and it's like, that's like one bite's worth. I need a whole fucking, Then I'd rather you err on the side of too much cream cheese than not enough cream cheese.
I agree with you. Because you do that thing where you kind of have like the paper and you kind of just scrape.
Yeah.
That.
Or you just even use a piece of the bagel as like you scrape it off. Yeah. Okay. My first pick will then just be, this is gonna be kind of like broad, but like the hero roll.
That's
what
I was thinking of.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like just a sandwich roll. I'll specify hero. So like the long, you might call it a sub, you might call it a grinder, whatever. The hero roll. It's just a necessary must-have. If you're not gonna, the bagel is just the meal itself. You're just eating the bread. The roll, you need the roll to have sandwiches and all the other shit you put on it. So, the sandwich roll, the hero.
Number 2, I am gonna go pretzel.
Pretzel bun or pretzel?
Pretzels.
Oh, I didn't think of that. Yeah. It's just a bread.
Pretzels, just salted bread.
Right. Wow, great choice.
Yeah, it's super great pretzel, choice. Sure. Bag of fucking pretzel crisps, great. Pretzels.
Now wait, I feel like you gotta. Not that I care; it doesn't really change the pick, but I feel like that's got to be limited to like the soft pretzel.
Okay, fine. I'll take soft pretzel
because I think once you start cooking them into the bites and shit, that's like you wouldn't take a bite of like those Snyder's like nuggets and be like, "This is bread."
Yeah, right? You're right. But it is.
It is.
It's just toasted bread.
It is. Okay. My next pick will be. I will go with. Now, like you can't like donut, right? That's not like bread, right?
Well, but donut's definitively bread, baby.
Oh, then I'm taking donuts.
Yeah, if you want to go donut, I'll let you have it.
Oh yeah,
I might have to say you keep it to glaze or something like that. But look, there's salt on a pretzel. There's sugar on a donut.
Okay, then definitely. Yeah, bagel and donuts, same thing, same category.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Okay. The only reason I didn't say donut number 1 then is just because I wasn't thinking properly.
I'll let you switch.
Pretzel has opened up my mind. As long as it's on the team, I don't care. Donut for sure. No explanation necessary.
Cinnamon roll.
You're on fire. The kid wasn't sure about the topic when I introduced it. Now he's getting it. Now he's seeing the Matrix. Like a Cinnabon or
Yeah.
like a
Yeah.
yeah.
Fucking fire.
Yeah. I will go with. I'm gonna give you a specific one, but it's the broad sense of the word. It's Pepperidge Farm. Something with a stone white or something like that. White
Okay.
bread.
I know what you mean.
White
I know
bread.
what you mean.
It's
Yeah,
got
yeah.
a green label. It's like Hardy Stone or Stone White or Stone something from Pepperidge Farm. This bread, it's like almost bagel-y in a sense. I don't know what it is. It's like doughy and soft and yep, that's the one. What's that called? Farmhouse Hardy White Bread. Huh? I straight up what do you what? What's your fucking face? You don't like bread? You don't like bread, Nichols?
No. I just like the sound that came out of your mouth.
Yeah, it was a bit sexual. I was like, that bread, while I said, like, the bagel is the meal, I will just eat that bread.
That's
Straight up.
dude.
When I get high, but I will eat that bread.
That's the kind of bread my friend growing up, his family used to toast that and then put cream cheese on it, and that's it.
That's what I mean.
You
I've
have,
never
like-
done that, but I've thought about
Yeah.
that. And now that I know that someone else does it, I'm going to do it. Yeah. That's a bread I will fold in half and just bite the white out, and then just throw the crust. Yep.
This is a bad fucking top 5 for you. Between the fucking block of cream cheese and the straight bread.
White bread. I'm like a duck at the park. Feed me white bread, baby. Feed me that
my
white
God.
bread. Oh, I got a great pick next. I got a fucking great pick. That's gonna fuck you in your face, Feitelberg.
Okay. This one, I don't know if it counts, but it is a carb. Rice pilaf.
Now, the only
I
time I know
fucking
about rice
love
pilaf,
rice
is
pilaf.
Mr. Portnoy.
Why?
There was the time he tried to turn back rice pilaf at the restaurants.
Wait, I don't remember that. Can you-
No, excuse me. There was a rice pilaf that he loved, and they just changed it. Like, took it off the menu, changed it, and he came in and was, like, demanding the old rice pilaf. But this is just a rice dish.
Yeah, but rice is bread, right?
Bro, rice is not bread.
Rice isn't bread?
Are you fucking mentally handicapped? Rice
Like
is
the
not
whole
bread.
point of rice.
I think rice is little carby bread. I think rice is just a bunch of little loaves of bread.
I mean, rice might be carbs, yes, but it's not. Bro, rice is not little loaves. Of bread.
I think it is. I think this is one of those things. Like, is it technically a sandwich? Like, I
don't think you're going to
think
get
if you
much.
put
I don't think the internet's pretty split 50-50 with the hot dog. I don't think anyone's going to think on
If you
this one.
put a fucking grain of rice under
you
a microscope,
Google is rice bread and see what the internet says. Not rice bread. I need is rice bread.
I think it's a fucking.
I can't believe this is even under
it's-
people also ask.
It's a grain.
Feitelberg's the only dumbass in the world who's thought this.
Bread is grains. Rice is grains. Rice is little mini loaves of bread. If you Google me a fucking.
Jackie's like, yep, you're selling me. She turned around her chair. Well, the grains
That was a
thing.
strong argument.
Google me rice under a
Rice-
microscope.
rice can
it's
be-
gonna look like a fucking loaf of bread. I guarantee you this.
I mean, things that look like bread now count.
Rice under a
Rice
microscope.
under micro. Oh yeah, it looks like bread to me.
These are bad fucking pictures. I want a good one.
No, you need like zoomed in rice, not fucking. Not microscopic rice. Rice close up. Now this is dumb.
Bread! Little loaves of bread! Yes! Yes!
This is madness.
I'm
If
with
we're
him.
gonna
I'm with
allow,
him on this.
we're allowing rice in the bread draft.
It is.
Madness, bro.
That just looks like bread. It's a grain
Madness.
that looks like bread.
Madness.
You're counting it bread.
Institutional chaos here at KFC Radio. We're allowing rice in the bread draft. All those who allow rice in the bread draft say aye.
Aye.
Three against, nay. And I'm not even gonna let you fucking get another pick. You just lose a pick. That's it. It's just rice with an X over it. Nope, you're out. Rice is bread. Fuck you. Is cornbread then too?
Is cornbread?
Ooh, cornbread might be my pick.
oh shit! Fuck! Good pick.
I think it is. Yeah. Cornbread's my pick. Cornbread's my pick. Yeah. How about that? You double fucked yourself.
God damn it.
You're back up. What are you gonna say now?
Oh, man.
You'd be like fucking.
If you couldn't tell, that one was a bit of a Hail Mary for me because I was out of breads.
Oh, there's so many breads left, bro. So many breads. So many breads.
I don't eat that much bread, though. Garlic bread.
Good choice.
Yeah.
Good choice.
Okay.
On like my hero roll.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, like an Italian bread or like a hero.
Italian bread.
Yeah, like a wide Italian bread.
Or a French baguette, perhaps.
So I was gonna say is that I'll give you that. That can be your pick. Like French baguette, garlic bread.
Okay.
I'll give it to you, like as a double whammy. You know what I mean? Because that's how you season and decorate your French baguette.
Yeah.
Dude, the baguettes from
But having a
Fairway,
baguette to just dip into soup, too.
bro. I went through a phase where I was grabbing those baguettes from Fairway. Just they put them in the sleeve, in that big bag, that condom bag. Oh my God, I could just crush a whole fucking baguette of those things, man.
just
They're
like
so good.
Dave at Panera.
Yeah. That shit is so good.
Or to have a baguette to dip into a stew.
Oh, a good stew, are you?
Yeah,
Okay.
love a nice stew. Ready for stew season, to be honest.
I am going to go with the greatest bread, perhaps of all time, King's Hawaiian sweet rolls.
I almost took that too.
I don't even want to eat King's Hawaiian. I want to sleep on King's Hawaiian. I want to jump into a little thing of King's Hawaiian sweet rolls and just sleep in there and have it be my blanket. I love King's. I will just sit there and squeeze them in the bag. I'm just like, oh my God, it's like a stress reliever. King's Hawaiian. I've also taken them and I've just like, I don't pull the individual things out. I'll take like a block of like 4 or 5 of them and just like cut it open and put peanut butter and jelly on there and put it back over and have a big fat King's Hawaiian peanut butter and jelly. Yeah, man. One at a time. Please.
Portuguese sweetbread also is, I imagine, quite similar to a King's Hawaiian, but comes in really a loaf rather than Portuguese sweetbread. Fucking fucks. Oh, I also could have gone with cinnamon sticks, but I guess I had cinnamon roll.
Are you out? You're done? Is that 5 for you?
Yeah, I'm done.
Bro, there's so many more. We got like challah bread for your French toast needs. Raisin bread. Even just like going rye bread if you like that kind of shit. You can do biscuits. We didn't even do biscuits. We didn't do dinner rolls. There's so many breads, bro. Yeah. So many breads.
And I mean,
Subway bread, I'm gonna characterize as its own entity of bread, made out of yoga mats. Delicious.
None of these are as good as rice pilaf, but yeah, they're all pretty strong.
Rice pilaf will go down in history. It will go down in history twice now in Barstool Sports. Rice pilaf from you might be the dumbest answer to any question that has ever been asked. In any other scenario, with any other person in the world, if someone, imagine if you were like on a date or at a business meeting or something important, and they said, "What's your favorite kind of bread?" and you said rice pilaf, they'd be like, "This guy, his brain doesn't work. This guy has a learning disability."
And then I'd make
they'd
my
be like,
argument.
No, I said, "What's your favorite bread?" And they would say, you'd say, "Yeah, rice pilaf."
Yeah, rice pilaf. Bring it up on Google.
And then I would say, "Look at them. They look like little loaves of bread."
Yeah, it's a grain that
Sometimes
looks like bread.
I want to chop your head off with a fucking axe, man. You want the good news or the bad news? What do you want, the good news or the bad news?
I always go good news first.
All right, the good news is when we started this shit, only 10% of people watching our YouTube videos were subscribed. And now it's up to 40%. So that's almost like a 50-50 split. That's a 30% increase. A little math for you. That's the good news.
Too much math for me, but it's good news.
You know what the bad news is? That still means 60% of you motherfuckers aren't subscribed. It still means the majority.
It's good thing I asked first, because that would have been backwards.
That'd have been terrible, yeah. Imagine if I was like, well, the good news is...
It's good thing I fucking go good news first.
60% still just freeloading off of our videos. And guess what? It's YouTube. You're all freeloading. It's not really all... The only cost is to push the fucking button.
Just push it. Push the button.
Push it. Push it real good.
Push it real good!